Are you kidding me right now? Honestly, WWE, are you kidding me right now? All right, I just woke up from a nap, and I have to go to work in a couple minutes. I check social media to see what's going on. All right, and then I see this image floating around on multiple pages. All right, supposedly this is the leak card, the full card for WWE Evolution taking place November 28th. And I can just sit here. I can just sit here and I'm dumbfounded. I really am. I I don't really care if this is fake, alright, but based on what I'm hearing so far, this is the rumored full card of Evolution. And you can find this image all over the web, alright? Maybe I'll put it as a thumbnail, we'll wait and see, but supposedly this is the full card. And even if it's not, you're gonna sit here and tell me that when the full card actually does get released, it's not gonna look similar? It's not gonna look similar to this? We're gonna go through every single match. I'm gonna try my best to stay calm because YouTube lately has demonetized my videos because they're saying my content is not suitable to most advertisers. Probably because I swear a lot or whatever. But the way I see it, I'm just being myself. I'm just telling the truth. The castles in the IWC, they don't do that. They do what it is so their bosses can pay them more. They won't tell you the truth. Nah. Those are the people that I have a problem with. Right? I personally believe this card is not the full card. Some of these matches will definitely be taking place. Alright? But I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of this card looks spot on. But I can definitely see most of this card taking place. Alright? There's a couple matches here that I'm like, yeah, alright. But let's get into it. We have the NXT UK Women's Championship. We know that the NXT Women's title, the NXT UK Women's title, the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships will all be taking place on this show. Alright? Probably some of these matches will be pre-show because there is 14 matches, which is a lot. Which I believe that was the length of all the WrestleMania matches. Alright, I believe there was 15 matches for WrestleMania. We're rumored to get 14 matches for this show. Alright, so, hey, it is the all-women's pay-per-view. They're usually more than 50 women, so there's going to be a lot of matches. NXT UK Women's Championship, I don't really care about that, really. I might watch it, but I'm not really going to rant on that. 2, I can definitely see this starting off the show, some kind of special announcement. I don't know what that would be. Maybe it would be the introduction of the Women's Tag Team Championships. And I have videos on my channel where I've discussed the Women's Tag Team titles once, because they're eventually going to get announced. Let's be serious, alright? And I'm willing to bet it probably will be at Evolution when the Tag Team Women's titles will get announced, alright? So, I don't know what other special announcement there would be, alright? What's bigger than an all-women's pay-per-view? Introducing new titles, of course. Even though we shouldn't have women's tag team titles, they're probably going to give it to us anyway. 3, Carmella having a talk show segment. There probably will be 1, maybe 2 talk segments on this card, alright? I don't know what they'll be. Maybe. I don't think Carmella's going to have a big role in this card anyway, alright? If she's not in a match of some sort, I can definitely see her do a talk segment. Probably with Ladies of Glow. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that has something to do with Naomi or like they're just gonna bring back women, famous women from WWE history that won't be competing, but this will be a way to get WWE alumni on the card. All right, and this is where I get pissed off. All right, this is where my anger is coming from. Right now, rumored. The Riot Squad versus the GOAT herself, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and Ivory. Yes, Ivory. NXT Ivory. We've seen Sasha Banks has actually teamed up with Ivory at a couple live events earlier this year. But the fact is, this is your first all-women's pay-per-view. Your first all-women's pay-per-view. You think Sasha Banks being the best female wrestler in the entire company, in the entire world, you think she would be in a big-time match. Like I've been preaching for months. But no. If this is true, Sasha Banks will be facing the Riot Squad again. Notice how I'm not mentioning Bayley and Ivy that much, alright? Sure, Bayley's great, alright? Remember, her and Sasha Banks put on the greatest women's wrestling match in history at NXT Brooklyn in 2015. But to be honest, I care more about Sasha in this point, alright? Sure, Bayley, she's good, alright? But I'm more pissed off that they're going to give us Sasha Banks and Bayley against the Riot Squad again. It's bad enough that every single week on Monday Night Raw, we have to see Sasha Banks and Bayley face the Riot Squad in some kind of way. And we see Sasha Banks and Bayley lose, like via a roll-up or a Riot Squad kick or some kind of distraction or some bull crap like that. You're going to tell me now you're going to force me to sit in that arena, or you're going to force me to watch on the WWE Network, pay to see Sasha Banks and Bayley go up against the Riot Squad when we've seen it a million times on free television? Why? Why? I don't care about the Riot Squad. I don't. Ruby Riott should not be in the Riot Squad. Alright? Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan should be on unemployment. And you tell me Sasha Banks and Bayley, all they do is they always mention how Sasha Banks and Bayley had the greatest women's wrestling match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, but they've done nothing at all to live up to that match. They just think that, oh yeah, just because they had that one good match, that's going to define their whole career. That's it. Instead of letting them relive that match, instead of giving them opportunities to show why they're the best at what they do, especially Sasha Banks. She's the best female wrestler in the world. What don't you understand? NXT superstars around the world want to face her. But instead, she's being regulated to a boring 6-man tag team match against the Riot Squad, which we've already seen. Tell me. I'd rather see Sasha Banks and Bayley win the tag team championships. Even though I don't believe in the women's tag team championship, I'd rather see that than have to sit and watch Sasha Banks be regulated to another tag team match against the Riot Squad, which will do absolutely nothing. Do you really think Sasha Banks believes deep down in her heart that she wants to be facing the Riot Squad again when nothing's on the line? No. Imagine how much that hurts me as the biggest Sasha fan around, one of the biggest Sasha fans around. Alright? Imagine how much that hurts me. Alright? And then look at Sasha Banks herself. Look. If that's hurting me as a fan of Sasha, imagine how Sasha actually feels. Deep down in her soul. Alright? And look how early she would be going on in the card. 4th match? Really? Sasha Banks is the best female wrestler in the world. She should be in the main event. Nothing less. Get out of here with that. Then we have the Mae Young Classic 2018 finale. Toni Storm versus Asuka. Yeah, that would be a good match. I have nothing bad to say about that. There will be a 20-woman battle royal. Alright, 20-woman battle royal. Winner would face Kairi Sane for the NXT Women's Championship. Honestly, that should be a pre-show match if they're planning to do that. Why would I want to see that on the card? Alright, you could honestly, you could do this match on an episode of NXT. Alright? Alright? I actually wouldn't mind seeing Sasha Banks versus Kairi Sane. Why? I feel like Sasha Banks should be in NXT because on the main roster, she's an afterthought. The way she's booked. Next up, Asuka versus Ember Moon. This, I actually wouldn't mind. Because we know Asuka and Ember Moon, back last year at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn in 2017, they had one of the greatest women's wrestling matches we've seen in the last 5 years. They had probably the best women's match all year. All year. Alright? Even though I don't know what they would be fighting for, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Because if you're talking about a women's revolution, if you're talking about a revolution that's focused on women's wrestling, right? Women's wrestling, this is what you do. You give me the best of the best. One of the best from Raw, one of the best from SmackDown. I wouldn't mind that. Naomi versus Melina. Alright? I don't mind Naomi. She's decent in the ring. But why would I care about Naomi versus Melina? Yeah, exactly. Notice how I'm not saying anything. I didn't even know Melita's, confirmed return at Evolution. I don't care. I'm not watching that. All right? Why would I care about that? Mickey James versus Lita. If you guys have been subscribed on my channel, you guys know my thoughts on this. It should be Asuka versus Lita or Ember Moon versus Lita, not Mickey James. 2018, Mickey James, I don't care about. If I want to see Mickey James versus Lita, I'll go back on the WWE Network and watch it myself. Simple. Alright? Kairi Sane versus the winner of the Battle Royal NXT World Championship match. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. You guys know what I think about Alexa Bliss versus Trish Stratus. Alright? I'm not going to mention that. Alexa Bliss, we all know she has to be doing something backstage to the producers. Alright? There's no way Alexa Bliss deserves to be facing Trish Stratus. Who the hell wants to see that match? Please. Oh, two blondes in the ring. Ha ha ha. Let's put them together. That match is going to be nothing. That might be Alexa Bliss versus Trish Stratus. To be honest, that might be the worst match on this entire card. That's a snooze fest waiting to happen. And I am so serious on that regard, alright? Alexa Bliss can't wrestle herself out of a paper bag, alright? Number 12. Elisa, I don't understand this at all, alright? And I don't think this is going to happen at all. This would make absolutely no sense. Elisa Fox and Kelly Kelly versus the Iconics, which are Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, versus Mandy Roy and Sonya Deville versus Beth Phoenix and Natalya for the Women's Tag Team Championships. So if we're actually being serious about having Women's Tag Team titles, why are Sasha Banks and Bayley not there? Didn't you break Sasha Banks and Bayley up? Didn't you just do this whole storyline all year where Sasha Banks and Bayley, alright, are one day friends, one day enemies, alright? You broke them up just to bring them back together, just to make them a team. But you're telling me they wouldn't be in a Women's Tag Team Championship match? What sense does that make? Alright? And why in the world are you bringing part-timers to be in your championship matches? What has Kelly Kelly done? Alright? I'm trying to stay calm. But Kelly Kelly, she's a model. She's probably only going to do... I haven't heard anything that she's re-signing with WWE. She's a model. Why? Why in the world would Kelly Kelly be getting a championship match over Sasha Banks and Bayley? Sasha Banks and Bayley are there every single week. You are there once a year. So tell me why you deserve a championship match more than people that are there 365 days a year. I don't know. Kelly Kelly? Beth Phoenix? What? What? No! Absolutely not. And I'm telling you, I'm not watching Evolution if that match is actually booked. And Sasha Banks and Bayley are relegated to a meaningless 6-man tag team match against the Riot Squad. Alright? And part-timers, people that are not currently signed to the company, like Beth Phoenix and Kelly Kelly, they get championship matches. If that happens, I'm not watching Evolution. I'm not watching Evolution. Alright? Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. You guys know, we all believe Evolution is where Becky Lynch needs to get her moment. She needs to win the SmackDown Live Women's title. This whole Charlotte stuff needs to end. It needs to end. Evolution needs to be where Becky Lynch gets her moment. And last but not least, Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey. I'm telling you, I'm praying that they don't actually book that match. Who wants to see that dang match? Tell me. I don't want to see it. So why would you want to see it? Get out of here with that. Nikki Bella versus Ronda Rousey. You guys know my thoughts on that. Alright? But other than that, that is, so far, at least right now, the rumored card, full card, for WWE Evolution. And I'm telling you right now, if this is the card, I am not watching the show. It is disrespectful to me as a women's wrestling fan. Alright? It's disrespectful to me as a Sasha Banks fan. It is disrespectful to me as a wrestling fan. They'd rather bring part-timers, alright? Bring reality TV stars, models, people that have no place in the product today. People that made the Divas era happen. They're going to come back and get championship matches. While people who actually define women's wrestling, like Sasha Banks and Bayley and Asuka and Ember, are relegated to tag team matches and meaningless single matches. Even though they should be in the main event fighting for tag team and women's gold. Get out of here with that, alright? But that's about all I got for you guys today. Tell guys in the comment section what you guys think of this card. Alright, this outrageous card. Hopefully, I'm praying it's not true, but who knows with WWE. They don't know what's right. They don't know what's right. But that's about all I got for you guys today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to this video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.